Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again to do another route and stepping away for a little while from our Roaming Driver series. Go and check it out if you haven't watched it. Thought I'd do a route somewhere else in the UK while I'm having the time to go back to the Roaming Driver series. It'll all make sense. So scrolling down the routes I haven't done yet, thought I'd do this one. Midland Main Line, London, St Pancras to Bedford. On a route that runs from St Pancras to St Albans in a 319. What can possibly go wrong? It's sunny. No, it's not. It's cloudy. It's summer. It's 23 minutes past 12. But it's not, because it could be any time when you're watching this. It's going to be a random one, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Grab that guidebook to all things Train Sim. And let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome back to Train Sim 2021, because it's the version 2021. If you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. This going out on the Railway Wednesday. Yeah, I know. OMSI's going out on a Monday, Fernbus on a Friday. On a Saturday, we either have something single player or something multiplayer. Not confusing at all. And occasionally on a Sunday we have Random Sunday, a first look at a new game. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. We'll click on start. I'd say we're taking a step away from the Roaming Driver series. We're basically trying to work our way back up to Scotland one stop at a time, or one station at a time. Purely because I need 3 hours to be able to do the next leg, and want to do that on a stream, and wanted to do a video to go out where this one's going out, and needed to do that before I did the stream, and it all makes sense. Anyway, you've got a video to watch on a journey I haven't done, in a train that I probably can't drive, and yeah, I do really miss Train Sim. I genuinely really miss Train Sim. At the start of lockdown, did a lot of journeys. Ended up streaming Train Sim every day, and was really enjoying it. So yeah, I want to try and get back into it. There will be some streams coming up. I will try and create some new content as well. You are currently at St Pancras Thameslink station, and the driver 2V40 Sutton, Surrey to St Albans. Once passengers have departed the train at St Albans, put in St Albans centre siding, where the train will later form the 1314 service to Sutton. Okay then. Open the doors and allow passengers to board before departing. Okay. Right, so that's quite loud. Full service is on with the brakes. Let's go to external view. Wait for our passengers to board then. So off to St Albans we go. I could probably make that a opportunity to do that. There we go. I've had some comments on some of the old Train Sim videos as to why I leave this head-up display on. Well, mainly it's because people can see what's going on. We'll turn the volume up a little bit. Turn the volume up quite a lot, because we're in electric, and I forgot we were in electric, but okay, it's a thing. So 1.36 miles to Kentish Town. And we'll make our way out towards St Albans. Yeah, I really honestly do miss being in Train Sim. It's so I'm trying to find the cab light. Anyway, yeah, I really do miss it. I do find it very relaxing, a really enjoyable sim, something that I should definitely spend more time in, and will be going forward. And I've mentioned on my last few videos that have gone out, if you watch all my content, that the last few months have been quite rough for me personally. Gone through quite a lot, like a lot of people have, but hopefully now there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and things will start getting back to normal. Content will start getting back to normal. My randomness and enthusiasm to put out new content for you will hopefully then get back to normal as well. Right, so just over half a mile to go, and I'm speeding. That's very loud. So I've turned the volume up so that you can actually hear what's going on, and then realise that it's actually quite loud. That's a single yellow. So the next one could be red. That's still very loud. And the next one, in fact, is red. So we'll slow ourselves down, ready for the red. And wait for that to change to a colour that isn't red. And it has. Typically, just so I go to an outside view. Yeah, I do like train sim. I'm not a fan of electrics, for those of you that have watched my content for a while. I am a diesel fan, but when I picked this route, I didn't realise that it was electric. Because I don't know the different types. I don't know what they're called. It's a train. Alright, let's do the braking thing. That is very loud. Apologies for anybody listening on headphones. It's as loud for you as it is for me. There we go. We'll stop ourselves just about there and let our victims... That's why I don't like electrics. They're too quiet. You've got to turn the volume up so you can hear what's going on and get a bit of ambience. But then everything's like, wow, I'm deaf now. We will wait for the passengers that aren't here to board the train. Sometimes train sim just feels a bit, you know, like I'm on my own. There's just nobody around. We haven't seen another train yet, which on this line there'd be loads of them, wouldn't there? It wouldn't be just us. Oh, there's a person. Hello, person. He just magically appeared. Where did you come from? We got a timeliness bonus. That was a thing. Right, West Hempstead, Thameslink Platform 2 in 2.44 of the miles. We'll make our way towards that and a 50 mile an hour limit. Why have they given us a 50 then a 75 when we've only got 2 miles to go? That's just cruel. And still seen no other train. Am I the only one? Am I like the last man standing? Well, apart from that guy. Am I like nearly the last man standing? Oh, I'm doing the speeding thing. Oh, now you're in a... Oh, that was quite loud as well. Right, we're now in a 50 limit. And then we got a 75 limit. Finally get a bit of a move on now. So I will, over Christmas, depending on when you're watching this, Christmas might have already gone. Well, Christmas will be coming around again, but the one after when I put this out. I will do another long journey. Last year we did Paddington to Penzance. Wow, that's loud. Paddington to Penzance in a pacer. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I think we need to do another long pacer journey. That needs to be a thing. So we'll plan one for this Christmas. That was, what, 8 hours I think it was. So definitely think need to do some planning for another one. Right, stop coming up. Single yellow. If this next one's red, I'm actually screwed. Thankfully, double yellows. Another train. It's not just me on the line. There is somebody else. Right, slow ourselves down to come into West Hampstead. Down we come. That's really annoyingly loud. So the driver and those in the cab with the driver may be deaf by the end of this journey. Oh, one person got off. Is that it? And we've seen one other train so far. That's the second human. Oh, there's someone down there, I think. We've not seen many humans. And we've got a yellow light. I can hear a helicopter. Oh, probably get told off for doing that. Inappropriate use of my horn. Cricklewood. Right, got to keep my eye out. I'll try and cancel the alarms as quickly as I can when we get them. Wow, Cricklewood's not very far away at all, is it? It's actually there at the bottom of the thing, on the, you know, the thing down here, the down here bit. I know what I meant. The thing, the down here bit. Wow! I don't know what's going to be worse for you. You getting the noise in your ears as well, or me going, ah! After I get the noise. I did warn you this was going to be quite random. If you like this madness, by the way, and you haven't yet checked out me live on Twitch, I will try and do some train sim stuff over on Twitch. So I've got a 3-hour journey for the next leg of the roaming driver series to do. So we will return back to that on YouTube. But I quite like just jumping in a random scenario and just doing something that I fancy doing. So that's a thing. No, noisy. Full service, all of the braking. Just give me all of it now. There we go at Cricklewood. There's another train coming the other way. How controversial of the controversials. So yeah, anyway, yes, go check out the live Twitch thing. I'll put a link to it in the description below. I do stream at weekends on Twitch. Some of the streams do get really random and quite X-rated, so I will warn you if you're one of my younger viewers. They can get quite interesting. Do please also check out the Discord server, which I will link below. There is going to be a change coming to Discord in January, on the 1st of January, in fact. So if you're in the Discord and you're watching this, now is the time to take part before things change. So a change is a coming. We basically want to try and make it more of a community again, which it hasn't sort of really been for the last couple of months. I know everyone's a bit up in the air with the way the world is and the way things are going, but I really want to get the community spirit back to Discord. So going to make some changes from January to enable me to do that. Train sim though, I'm hoping will carry on YouTube. I really do enjoy it, so I'm trying to sort myself out personally so that I've got the time and enthusiasm is the key thing to be able to do it. You know, series like the Roaming Driver, where I carry on from where I got to last time, work in principle, you know, great idea, but in order to do them I have to record them in the order that the journey is, and sometimes I haven't got the time, as with the next bit of the Roaming Driver is 3 hours. I haven't got the time to be able to sit and record a 3-hour video to bring it to you in the order that it is. So I don't know, it may be that we'll skip in and out of the Roaming Driver stuff and just continue doing some random routes around the UK, because I do try and concentrate YouTube in the UK, because I like UK routes and we got plenty of them to do. So half a mile to go. I don't know quite why I slowed down that early. As we come into Hendon. That's really annoyingly loud. And stop at the Hendon place, and let out as a we're waiting for a train going the other way. So we're not seeing much traffic on this line, considering where this line's running. You'd think there would be more trains. That's down to the map author, isn't it? Going, I really can't be bothered to put any more in. I've put a couple in. That's enough, surely. A motorway running by the side of us. What motorway is that? Or is that an A road? It's a long wait at Hendon. Was I early? During at 12:39. Oh, I was early. That's why. But there was a bit of the speeding thing going on, so that's probably why it got me here earlier than it should have got me here. Because of the speeding. Any time today. There's no one getting on. Timetables are great, but it's just the fact that, you know, I'm sat in here like, yep, I'm just really uncomfortable because I'm wedged in this stupid little. It's not very. Well, we've got windows. At least we can see out, which is useful when you're a train driver. Otherwise, you'd probably crash a lot. Mill Hill Broadway in 2.4 miles. Give it the beans. So a 90 limit currently, but then a 60 down there. Well, that's not very good, is it? So yeah, I don't know when we're going to get back to the Roaming Driver. As I'm recording this the week before it goes out. They may have to wait a couple of weeks. It may be over Christmas we'll come back to it. But I will continue putting out some content. So you could just get some random routes around the UK. There might be a couple of streams coming up where I'll do the streaming of the train sim. was half expecting an alarm to go off then. Right, uphill slightly. We make our way down. That makes sense. Uphill slightly as we make our way down to Mill Hill Broadway. But no, we're making our way up to Mill Hill Broadway by going down the... I knew what I meant. Oh, that's a view. Right, just under a mile to go. I don't know why I'm only doing 60. But we're not due in until 12:43, so if I speed up, we'll get there earlier. Which means we'll actually have to sit and wait. Yeah, I think I have to go diesel next time. I've got a couple of routes up in Scotland that I haven't done. There's a couple of long ones. But that's where we're trying to get back to with the Roaming Driver series. So I'm sure there's a few more. I haven't even looked to see what's out new route-wise. So there could be some great routes out that I haven't done. Lots of the full service braking going on. I don't think I would have stopped. Well, I might have stopped in time without going full service, I suppose. Let's let them off at Mill Hill Broadway. Will I arrive, what, 30 seconds, 20 seconds early? I wasn't really speeding. I was doing 16 and 90. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got to stop at the sidings. So 3 more stops. So what's that? Elstree and Boreham Wood. That's where the studios. Elstree is where EastEnders is filmed, isn't it? Then that place, Radlett, and then St Albans. Never been down this line. Again, one thing for next year is train journeys. I really want to travel on a pacer. I've never done that, and want to go on a HST one last time. Here comes a train. There's a train coming in. Oh, it's a diesel. Oh, sounded so good. So 3 miles to Elstree and Boreham Wood. That's quite pingy. I'll say I've got the volume turned up so that you can actually hear the train. But it does mean that the warnings are quite loud. We've got 75 coming up down here. I've actually had a chance to run full speed. Max speed 100 miles an hour on this. Thought we might have been able to get close. See, if this had been a diesel, that would have been quite a loud noise, quite a nice noise. See, the thing for me, I like a gap in stations. They're about sort of 10 miles, 15 miles or so. So you just get enough time to get up to speed and enjoy some of the scenery. That's very loud. Before you then got to think about slowing down. 1.3 miles to go until we get to Elstree and Borehamwood. Into the tunnel. Just over half a mile to go. A little bit of braking on, a lot of braking on. All the braking on. Ooh, yeah, roughly where I should be stopping. Roughly. I'm roughly on time as well. That's not bad going. Yeah, definitely heavy on the brakes. I'd be like, why do you need to keep changing the brake pads? Do you have brake pads on trains? I'm guessing you have brake pads on trains. Shoes, more like, against steel wheels, isn't it? Why do you keep changing the brakes on this thing? Well, Steve's been driving it. Oh. See, I'm either braking too early, so I'll start braking at like 3 miles. Or then I'm braking too late. It's just finding that happy medium. Right, Radlett in 2.7 miles. I know electrics are great for the planet, and you know they haven't got the emissions that diesels have, but I just prefer the sound of a diesel. I will find a DMU, I think, for next week. If you're enjoying this, certainly feels glad to see the return of random train journeys. Let me know in the comments below. It's really great, and I have done a lot recently. I heard from people saying how much they're enjoying the content, and if you are, maybe you're not someone that comments on videos, it's really good for me, as with any person creating content, to know that you're enjoying it. I can tell by the amount of views whether people are enjoying content or not, and thumbs up is great, and getting new subscribers is fantastic. Yeah, this going out in middle of October 2020, and about 140 subscribers away from getting to 6,000. Somewhere I never dreamed that I would get. So, you know, if you're enjoying the content, leave a comment, let me know below. I do really enjoy reading comments from you, and it, you know, lets me know people are watching, basically. So yeah, leave me a comment, say hello, say if you're enjoying the randomness that some of my content generally is, and that randomness levels are certainly going up. You know, I have been through some tough times over the last couple of months personally, as everybody has over the last 6 or 7 months, but normal service resuming now, and randomness ensuing. So do go and check out the Twitch page to see some really random stuff, because some of those streams do get quite odd. So go and check those out. I'll link Twitch below for you, and also link the Discord server as well below for you. So if you're someone that's into train sim and want to share some of your content, picture wise, you know, your favorite trains, your favorite routes, let us know in the Discord. It's great to have a few more train people be part of the community. So do let us know below what your favorite routes are, what sort of things you're into. I'm not going to stop in time again. Definitely heavy on the brakes. And just off the edge of the platform. It's fine. Most of the people can get off the train. It's fine. Those in those carriages there are absolutely fine. Those in this front one can just walk through into that carriage there. There's plenty of time to do that. It's like I'm either stopping like 3 weeks before, or it's like overshooting. There's no happy medium. I said that last time. Such a déjà vu going on. I don't remember what I say. Things just blend. I want to think I planned these things. I just don't do anything. I just think, oh, I'll do that one and press record. There's a train. Right, St Albans, that's a long run now. 4.67 miles. I love the sound of that compressor. Brings back memories of being on overground trains in London back in the back in the late mid-80s, and the old slam doors, and you'd hear the sound of the compressors. It's just so nice. Right, 4.4 miles to go till we get to St Albans. We've got to drop off at St Albans and then go and sit in a siding for 10 minutes. Hopefully we don't have to sit for a siding in 10 minutes in the video, because that would be just me sat in a siding for 10 minutes. We'll see. Are we going to get a reduced speed limit? That's loud. We got on 90. Oh, drive bike, train bike. Yep, 3.4 miles. Getting up some speed now. See, I do like the ambient noise we've got going on. You can hear the tracks, you can hear the really loud buzzer, the wind noise. It's just the fact the electrics are too quiet, which is great for a passenger, but not great when you're trying to give over the sound on recorded content. Right, 2.5 miles. Oh, down to an 80. Just as we start getting up to Back to the Future speeds, we have to drop back down again. So we'll back it off. Going slightly uphill, so we should be able to slow down, hopefully in time for the speed limit. There's going to be a buzzer. There we go. Put some brakes on. Get ourselves down to the 80. Then we got a 65 just as we come in. So we'll start slowing ourselves down. Oh, I pressed the wrong key. Sorry about that. Just keep bringing the speed down nice and slowly. Slow bimble into St Albans. all these commuters heading home at 5 to 1 in the afternoon. Part-time commuters heading home. Okay, we got a red light. So down here and let our passengers off, and then we're going to go forward into the siding then once passengers have got off, and once we then get a yellow, I'm guessing here, St Albans looking well, okay, we've got a car park to the right of the train station and some industrial units to the left, and the very grand tall looking the finale poster over there. We need to request permission to pass the signal ahead. Okay. Request to pass signal at danger approved. Okay, stop at St Albans Centre siding. So I'm guessing this train would go down here, stop, and the driver then sort himself out for 10 minutes, ready to come the other way, and then come back again and do the return journey. So he'd wander down the train and get in the other end and go backwards. Siding in the middle. Wasn't expecting that. Because you've got to put it somewhere. Don't hit the thing. There we go. So in the siding, so at least trains can now come in and out of the platform, and the driver will then change ends, ready to go back the other way. Driver, you have enough time to grab some lunch before this service forms the 1314 St Albans to Sutton. Scenario complete. Oh, giving us 15 minutes off then. That's really nice of you for a lunch break. So there we go. Journey done. 956 XP gained. Not far off of Sparrow, Captain Chaos, Larwood and Jeff's times. So, but the worst out of all of them, basically. So there we go. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Hit subscribe if you want to see more train stuff and other stuff from me. More randomness will be coming over the next few months. And as I said, leave a comment. I do read them all and will respond. And yeah, check out those links. Twitch will be linked below. Discord will be linked below as well. And we will return to the Roaming Driver series when I've got the time to record the next leg. Until then, though, we'll carry on for some random routes around the UK. Until the next time, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.